Donald Trump wasting no time, Joy, in weighing in on Justin Trudeau's resignation.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And it's a lengthy statement on Truth Social. He says, many people in Canada love being the 51st state. They can no longer suffer the massive trade deficit and subsidies that Canada needs to stay afloat. Justin Trudeau knew this and resigned. Well, we know that not to be true. Canadians do not relish being the 51st state. I think a poll I saw said maybe 13% in Alberta might want to do that. Elon Musk also weighing in, Vashi, mocking Trudeau, saying, well, 2025 is shaping up to be a good year. Trump won and Trudeau resigned. I've been speaking to some people, Chris Sands with the Woodrow Wilson Center, who watches American-Canada relations. And he says the big question for Americans right now is, who is in charge? It's going to take many months for a leadership convention for the Liberals. Who deals with tariffs? Who deals with the renegotiation of the Free Trade Pact? A lot of questions out there. Chris Sands said that, Donald Trump, take him seriously when he says he's going to slap tariffs on countries, including Canada, on all goods and services, 25%. He means it. Whether it's a negotiating tactic or not, it's going to happen. And Americans are saying, well, wait a second, who's in charge? Now, there are many committees, Vashi, out there that are now looking at this. But I got to be honest with you, right now in Washington, it's all about January 6th. 4 years ago, the Capitol was attacked. A lot of people talking about that today. The peaceful transfer of power, which has just happened, certifying Donald Trump as the president-elect. And, people are talking about a snowstorm here in Washington, D.C. We don't really see that. I know Canadians will laugh at that, but yeah, it's a big deal here.
It is a big deal. I think the biggest one in a decade. Stay dry, Joy. Appreciate it.
Trudeau has finally resigned. Okay, thank you for joining me today. Justin Trudeau has announced his resignation plan as Prime Minister and leader of the Liberal Party in Canada. And after over a decade in power, this decision marks the end of a turbulent era, one that brought both significant achievements and notable challenges for Canada. Don't forget, Justin Trudeau entered politics with a different kind of charisma, different kind of energy, and he essentially changed the Liberal Party from near collapse into a previously dominant force. His leadership saw strides in areas like climate change and LGBT rights and reconciliation with Indigenous communities. However, Trudeau was also a bit of a prick. Okay? Housing affordability spiraled, rising inflation, and a perceived lack of urgency in addressing any of these issues. His handling of political scandals, such as the SNC-Lavalin affair, which showed pretty much that he doesn't like criticism or accountability or transparency. Even within his own party, Trudeau faced criticism. The resignation of Chrystia Freeland, once a key ally, was a stark signal of internal dissatisfaction. Freeland's departure highlighted not just policy disagreements, but deeper tensions about his leadership style. Trudeau's decision to prorogue Parliament, remember when Boris Johnson prorogued Parliament? His decision to prorogue Parliament and delay critical debates in the face of mounting opposition further eroded his confidence to lead, which it does to any leader. If you prorogue Parliament, you're just trying to avoid scrutiny. So what does this mean for Canada? Trudeau's resignation offers the Liberal Party a chance to reset and rebuild, which they always do. That they always will, okay? Parties like that always will. And while Trudeau's time as Prime Minister has come to an end, it's essential to remember that he is a prick. Time will move on, the world will move on, and people will always be remembered for their legacy, especially people like him. And they'll always remember the bad things, they'll very rarely remember the good things. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Trudeau was a good leader? Do you think he was a bad leader? Why do you think he was a bad leader? And why do you think he was a good leader? Are you not really bothered? Do you not really give a fuck about Trudeau resigning? Let me know what you think in the comments. I've been Jake from Just Jake, and as always, subscribe to the channel. You actually made it to the end of the video. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, which, why haven't you already, is somewhere over there. And also, if you want to watch more videos, also check out over there. I've been Jake from Just Jake. See you later.